Hi, Poetry Blog. I'm Mike Jurkovic, coming to you from Wallkill, New York, reading tonight here at the barn in Huntington. And the first poem I'm going to read is called Barrier Canyon Style. I will astonish Paris with an apple, Chazon boasted. And I thought, okay, I'll try a peach. And if not a peach, a pear. And if not a pear, then what? Plum, nightshade, tomato? If art, like water, like war, has no constant form, then praise be the nomads of Barrier Canyon, ancients chewing red ochre juice to sit the Holy Spirit with tongues of fire onto the climbing sandstone. Imagine their need to astonish, to express, then bring it into your own. Each day a mountainous palette, blushed with blood, the tincture of your heart. This next poem is about submitting poetry and all the people that do, and it's called Couldn't I? Did I have to pick such a crowded field to play in? Couldn't I have been a luthier or smithy, a craft of hands, not language? Couldn't I just build things? And standing solid, instead of this scenario landscape of ideas, reeking the array of orchids asunder? Wallowing in affect, couldn't I have plumbed one board against another, a bed, a chair, what the village needs, instead of my petitions nailed to the wall? East 138. Through our debris our children walk, barefoot in barrios burdened at birth. Cry the cold china, billboards in Harlem, East 138, I still call you home. Turn back the promise, the premise, the menace, East 138, I still call you home. Abandoned like babies, burnt and begotten, over a river of peril, standing alone. At the crossroads a beggar, a jade of Jehovah, hustling for handouts from shadows long stilled. Spit out the devil, the demon, the donor, the monster, the baby, the shrill of the dead. Run the cold plasma over hordes of the faithful, East 138, I still call you home. The Quest and Quagmire Theater is an oddly secure place to pass those travertine moments outside the food chain, where express autopsy won't find you hoarding half-priced popcorn at the boho matinee. Malachi bends, the suffragettes lean, a cautionary short on surveillance unspools the shadow play. No one wants this artsy shit. Give us scandal, celebrity ass, the dogfight over Tehran. Give us this day our final objective, mission accomplished, this boomba. Dry. The sleeping co-ed missed the storm, the 100-year storm to be exact. The one that took the dorm downriver, where I stood on the perimeter dry as a bone, separating plastic from paper, glass from tin. The PR minister whistling fait accompli, insisting the river was dry, that the floaters were only basking in the latter-day sun. The call of distress, a dark new music, the modal minor of dinghy motors, called to clean the details until the barges took the land away, spit-shine the golf courses for premium ocean view. The sleeping co-ed missed the storm, the 100-year storm to be exact. Tell them my love. If they ask, my dear, tell them I died behind the wheel, waiting for the light to turn, waiting for the ass ahead of me to discover his left from his right. Tell them, my love, I died simpering, while the road crew widened thoroughfares, smoothing the finish over my blackened heart. Tell them, my love, should any be inclined to query of my well-being, that I'm buried with the odometer, the universal gear. Tell them I withered in the heat, the stewing froth of motion and mediocrity, prey to the rush and clatter, the zooming zoom zoom of death. Tell them, my love, I died in love, with you, with them, despite the miles between us, wishing I was home. 3,000, which can actually be 4,000 now as the bodies, bags come home. Anyway, it's called 3000. I was in a wild barbarian area doing happiness research when a storm surge rose the dead. 3,000 coffins uprooted, evicted adrift on the crushing tide. Marking the animal calendar stroke by stroke, the dead flotilla surrendered. Name, rank, serial number, rounded smooth, disappeared. Its skeletal remains intervening like the shadow of a godless moon commanding no tide, where the entire tribe had fallen, wasted on the goods stolen while running blood, awaiting the flood, the fire, to bury it all again. In my car of feathers. Amid the great handling of cash, my car of feathers blew parallel the big screen as the former led the latter and the smokers missed the good stuff. It goes so fast, the slack-eyed maiden interned, as to the whereabouts of the 915 Susurrus. Mission creep. Lengthened by a 6% drop in daylight savings, any encounter with the shadow bears fruit. The strange sticks I stack begin to take form, an atypical salute to Dewey Decimal, all knowledge subdividable by 10, as if street smarts extended beyond verbiage and volume. In mottled parenthesis, my fellowship begs a time-release decibel splash. Art cannot save us. The world needs bridges, but our core of engineers is hollow. Top hat. Some days are just conspiracies against me personally. And I'm not paranoid considering all the cameras and comrades calling by land, by cell, by sea to say it's all gone to shit in a top hat. And would I drop whatever I was doing, which was pulling up my pants, to dispatch the chronic directive and heave the acoustic shadows over our appraisal? And I'll do one more. Why I don't buy newspapers. White beats, black stabs, brown kills, yellow man rapes, child shoots mother boiling baby. Senator screws page. Starlet makes millions portraying mother boiling baby. Bombs shatter innocence. Nation eats nation. Tonight on reality TV, Cokie buys a penis extension. Well, ain't that the damnedest thing you've ever heard? Baby births baby in a garbage can crib. I'd rather die an idiot than genius of their making. Thank you.